is whatever on Monday. Like, I'm here again, and I don't think I've introduced myself. I've not said my name before. Okay, let me just say it today. My name is Blessing Chisom Okere. I prefer Chisom. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about love. I mean, love is like a cliche word in which everybody uses and everything. And today I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to define it. I'll just define it. So love is a quality or feeling of strong or constant affection for and dedication to another. So now that's like the general definition of love. So I saw something else when I was checking for the definition. I saw one definition that they wrote spiritual definition or something like that. So now they're like, the practice of love is like the actions and attitudes that create an atmosphere of kindness, acceptance, and unity in ourselves and in those around us. And I think it's like a deeper and it's kind of authentic. I don't know, like that's what I think, my perspective. So why am I talking about love? Love is like a general term, like we use it a lot, to the point that people don't exactly know the value of it. People don't exactly know that we are supposed to like be or act out of love. There's this saying that is like, you can't give what you don't have. So now, does it mean that most people don't have love or they don't exactly love themselves? So now, how do we learn to act out of love? More, the weather is gloomy, and so am I. Now, according to my perspective now, to be able to truly love, first we have to learn to love ourselves. So, and to be able to love yourself, first you have to see yourself through the eyes of a creator. And then second, acceptance. And then the last one is understanding yourself. I think that's not the last one, sorry. The last one is working on yourself. When people that create something, let me use artists, when they create or when they draw, sometimes it might look weird to you who did not do it, but to them it might even be like their favorite. So they will actually like hold most of their work in high esteem, and in the process of creating, if they feel like that thing which they have created is not perfect, they would actually squeeze up the paper or delete it or just keep it aside. You understand? So when you see yourself through the eyes of a creator, then you understand that for the fact that you exist, it means you are perfect and you are a masterpiece. So that's what I mean by see yourself through the eyes of a creator. The second one is acceptance. When you see yourself, when you have decided to accept yourself, everything you consider as a flaw and everything about yourself, then the next thing that you have to do is to understand. Now, why did that have to impute the fact that we have to understand ourselves? Sometimes you cannot be able to tell what you are capable of. So I feel like we have to like get into a relationship with ourselves. Know like your quirks and everything. I don't know if that's the pronunciation. So you know those aspects of yourself, and then it brings us to the last one, which is work on yourself, right? So even though we are all a masterpiece, right, even though we are all perfection, there's always something that we have to work on about ourselves. I mean, I'm not talking about the physical, sure. I'm talking about the deeper things. Like if you realize that you should, like last week I spoke about discipline, and some people like are based on like it's easy for them to procrastinate and everything. And if you feel like that's your quick, oh my god, let me use the one that I know. If it's like that, if you feel like that is like your flaw or something, you can work on it, right? So here is how I see it. I'm going to use this illustration of the talents, like a master. I think it's one Christian illustration like that. So a master distributed so many talents to different people. Some people had 4, some people had 2, some people had like 5, and then he gave it to them, and then he went out. I don't know if it's talent. I think it's talent, right? Please just listen to the message I'm trying to pass across. Okay, when he went out, one person decided to bury his, the other person decided to like spend his, and then the other person decided to like multiply it, work with it, and then make it more than what he had. And so the master came back, and when he met with all of them, and then he asked them for what he gave them, and they all narrated what they used theirs to do, and he rewarded the one who actually multiplied it. So my point is, we are all a masterpiece. We are all God's masterpiece. We are perfect in our own ways, but if there's a world above perfection, like, we can work on ourselves and get to that point. So that is what I believe. That's what I think. And I don't know if you share the same thoughts with me. And you can actually put your thoughts down in the comment section. In summary, I'm trying to say that to be able to truly love someone, first you have to like see yourself through the eyes of a creator, and second, you have to accept yourself, and then third, you have to understand yourself. And understanding yourself is like a forever thing, because you have to keep learning one or more thing about yourself. I don't know, that's what I've observed, like it's a lifelong thing. So another thing is to work on yourself, because when you understand and then you see some quirks, or you see something that you have to work on, I beg, then you work on it. So like those are the 4 things that I think are vital to be able to truly love yourself. And after that, you can be able to give love, that you can be able to love others. So I think that's all. Today's one is kind of short. Okay, thank God. And yes, I am grateful for the people, for the reasonable people. I mean, the plenty people with sense around me, because God, we need people with sense around us. So thank you to everyone who has like sent their perspectives and everything. So I'm grateful, and I can keep growing. That's all. I think that's all for today. Yes. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also like turn on your notifications so that you'll see the next picture I get to post on Monday.